We have Fuck the Facts. And you guys sound very much French to me. Vous parlez chacun le français?
No, just me.
Oh, okay.
You do, but
Yeah, we all speak French.
All right, going to the album. This latest album from 2011, killer sound you guys got going on.
Thanks.
This production and mastering, where was this done?
We were, well, for Die Miserable, I don't know, we like set up our own little studio, like in a basement, and we decided to track it ourselves. Like, we didn't have like a huge budget to do the album, and we didn't want to feel rushed and constrained. So, you know, it's something we thought about doing for a while. Just, you know, with the way music is going, to be very self-sufficient, I think, is important. So, yeah, we set up a studio in a basement, and we spent a whole month just recording it all ourselves. It's very stressful because you don't want to mess it up. Like,
right.
It's kind of a fun thing when you record with someone else. You know, if something gets fucked up, it's his fault, right? But now it's all our fault. But yeah, we were super happy with how it turned out. We sent it to Craig Boychuk in Winnipeg. He mixed it, and then we sent it to Alan Duches in New York, and he mastered it. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And since then, we've been recording there more, and you know, I think that it's definitely what we got to keep doing.
And that was Topon.
Yeah.
And Mel, your voice on the album live, you don't have no difficulty at all to keeping it going every night, you know, of the tours?
No, I kind of, you know, every singer does it differently. Like, some can get wasted before the set and they're gonna sound amazing. Like, I find over the years that I realize I've got to keep some kind of strict discipline. So there's a few things I do to make sure, like, I can scream no problem every night, you know?
Because let's say on the album it surely delivers, you know, exactly. And live it should be a job and a half to keep up, you know.
Actually, I find it easier live than on recording.
Really?
Live is more permissive, there's more loose, I don't know how to say it, but like a recording is so permanent. Like,
yeah, and everything can go under the microscope. It's
yeah, like, and when you record, you pay attention to every little thing. Like, you become like way too much like you said, under the microscope. So live is easier.
Yeah, we try not to overanalyze,
no,
but you know,
still
it's like, that's the thing, you know, you play a show, you do the best, but you know, every band, like, there's always a little thing that happens, you know, someone misses a little part, or like, you know, little things happen just with every band, you know, so you just kind of like, you get used to it, and you know, you do your best you can. And you know, being on the road, like, it's really important, especially this tour. Like, we've had really long drives, and you can get really drained and really tired, so you know, it can get rough, but yeah, it's important to keep it.
Also on the road, let's say you guys bring entertainment like your cell phones, your laptops and all that stuff, you know, to do the Facebook and Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Because imagine if you'd be touring in the 1980s. How would you have done it?
No, but when we started touring, we had no cell phone, no GPS, no computers. Like, we at least got to see the before time, and you know, we went with direction of promoter. We could deal with emails, at least we could book shows via emails. But even I remember directions for a Halifax show that a promoter gave to us, and it was after the hill, turn left. Yeah. I'll remember this forever.
Yeah. We used to print up maps, and yeah, you know, we didn't have a GPS.
Yeah, it's
for ages, and yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, now that we have all these tools, like, especially things like GPS, holy fuck, life is good.
Yeah, I can only imagine in the 80s, like, we must, you know, even in the 90s, like, I remember going to shows when, you know, when a band from Toronto would come to Ottawa, it was a big deal, because it's like, wow, they all the way from Toronto now, you know.
Now it's like,
now it's become so much easier to get in contact with everyone, and, you know, make it all over the place.
Let's say now, without the record stores, where do people buy your music? You know, mostly online, would you say, and at shows?
We do sell a lot at shows, and like, we do our own, like, selling our own CDs and mailing it ourselves. And we do get a few people that go directly through us, which is cool. At the same time, it's like, it's not maybe as available, and like, as music stores are closing more and more everywhere, especially independent ones. But at the same time, it's like, it's cooler for a band, because nowadays it's tougher to sell music, period, and it's kind of fun when we can sell it ourselves, because then we make you know, instead of 20 cents, we'll make at least a little bit more, you know, like.
I know, like, you know, because we put out the album like Die Miserable on Relapse, but at the same time we like self-released an EP, like the Misery EP, and before that we did an unnamed EP, and we did the DVD, like those we did all ourselves, and we like, you know, we noticed a lot of support from, you know, all over the world, where people would come and, you know, buy it from us directly, and, you know, even like digital sales, like online. We put out like a live recording that we just put up for free, you know, but people were able to donate. People did, so I think, you know, when people really want to support a band, they do, and we
do find a way to.
Yeah, and we've noticed that, you know, so it's great when people come to shows and they buy a T-shirt, you know, and because I'm not gonna, you know, we don't get upset if people are downloading our albums or anything. Like I rather people listen to it, you know, but you know, for us it's never been a problem. I've noticed that, you know, people are more than happy to support us when they like the band, and I'm sure it's like that for, you know, every band.
Fuck the Facts in 100 years from now, where will that name be?
Oh.
It will be with us. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
And let's say in the scene itself, you know, in general, of, you know, this genre of metal.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You know, is it gonna stand the test of time?
I won't be able to be the judge of that, but we'll see. But, you know, I think about it, you know, sometimes, and yeah, I was talking to guys in the other bands and stuff, like, you know, even just being here now, you know, playing like a show like this, and, you know, being on a tour like this, like doing interviews, this is like, you know, this is stuff I never really imagined. You know, when I started a band called Fuck the Facts in my dad's basement, I never kind of thought ahead. So it's, you know, we've been extremely lucky. We've gotten like a lot of great opportunities, and we've gotten a lot, you know, we've been able to do a lot of amazing stuff. So I don't know, who knows what's gonna happen with it. It's already exceeded my expectations. So
where would you say is the hot spot in the world for your genre of music? Canada, all right.
Europe?
Yeah, where we, like, you know, like Halifax has been great, you know,
the
Maritimes in general, like yesterday in Moncton was great, and, you know, the East Coast has always been good, and even out west, like Vancouver was like amazing. So.
And then, like you're saying that, then I'm gonna think the prairies, you know what I mean? Like there's always
Yeah, I guess we've been pretty lucky. You know, there's not really like one specific place in the world that we go that all of a sudden it's like 7,000 people.
Or if there is, we can't afford to go there.
Yeah, but you know, like a show like this is great, and, you know, we're lucky that we get to have them, like, you know, here in Halifax and in Vancouver and in Germany. So yeah, it's cool.
Well, any other enlightening words we can hear from you guys right now to close off this wonderful interview?
I don't know, man. We're stoked about everyone's support, and we really appreciate it. So hopefully we'll get to keep coming back around for many years to come.
We'll just keep on doing the job you guys were born to do.
Yeah, I guess that's,
you know?
it.
Fuck the Facts, everybody.
Sweet.